Many people take on do-it-yourself projects to save money, but when it comes to handling an auto accident claim, doing it yourself, well, let's face it, may end up costing you. I'm Miranda Kahn, and you're watching WPTV's Ask the Attorney web chat, and joining me once again today is Todd Fronrath. He is a partner at the personal injury law firm of Lytle, Ryder, Smith, Ivey, and Fronrath. And Todd, good to have you back again.
Thanks for having me.
Well, this week we're talking about the difference between hiring an attorney or handling an accident claim yourself. What do you think are the advantages of hiring an attorney?
Well, the main advantage is right away you're getting somebody on your side that has experience dealing with insurance companies and insurance defense lawyers. Additionally, you're getting a firm on your side that has the resources to financially carry your case all the way from the very beginning all the way through a jury verdict if necessary. That's important simply because insurance companies have all the money that they need at their disposal to defend a claim vigorously all the way throughout the course of litigation. Typically, we also have the means to hire the appropriate experts for your case. If there's an issue about who was at fault in an accident, for example, we may need an accident reconstruction expert on board to help explain the situation to the jury, so we are able to help with that situation as well.
Now let's talk about experts and may have someone thinking, well, that sounds really expensive, and a lot of people worry about the expense of hiring an attorney. They worry also that part of the settlement will end up going to the law firm, so they won't receive as much. What are your thoughts about that? Is it common for people to get larger settlements with the help of an attorney or not?
When you have the assistance of an attorney, you should get a larger settlement, obviously a better verdict if you have an attorney representing you in trial. Simply because if you do not have an attorney, there's no pressure on the insurance company to do the right thing. Insurance companies, they like to collect premiums, but they want to pay out as little as possible on claims. So therefore, they're going to defend the case vigorously. If there's no one representing and fighting for you, they have no incentive to pay the fair value of your claim, which is why they offer minimal amounts usually at the beginning before a lawyer gets involved.
Now, I'm sure you've heard of plenty of instances where people have tried to handle a claim themselves and made lots of mistakes. Can you give us some examples?
Sure. The most common mistake was probably the statute of limitations. In Florida, the law states that you have to file a lawsuit corresponding to certain claims within a certain time frame, and if you do not file that lawsuit, then you'll never be able to have your day in court corresponding to that cause of action. Another thing is if the case gets into litigation, a person that is not a lawyer that tries to prosecute a case against an insurance defense lawyer who's experienced, trained in the rules of evidence, trained in the rules of civil procedure, it's going to be a losing proposition. You want somebody on your side with equal or better qualifications than that other lawyer.
Right. And you're talking about time is of the essence. How long should someone wait to hire an attorney?
They should try to contact an attorney as soon as possible, depending on their health after the accident. But the attorney is going to advise them of their rights immediately, and then they can make an informed decision about what they want to do from that point forward. But the longer the case goes on without a lawyer, the more risk there is that a mistake is going to be made.
Right. We mentioned time, we mentioned costs, and of course everyone wants to know, is there any cost to hiring an attorney?
No, the initial consultation is free, and the only time we ever get paid is if we make a recovery for the injured party. Additionally, any costs associated with the litigation, we bear those costs, and we get reimbursed those costs at the conclusion of the case, assuming we make a recovery, but you will never have to come out of pocket to fund your case when we are involved.
Todd, thanks so much. We learned a lot.
Thank you.
Good having you here on the show. And remember, we'll have an attorney here from Lytle, Ryder, Smith, Ivey, and Fronrath every month answering the questions you submit online. So make sure to get your questions in. And thanks for joining us as always.